G'day guys, and in this episode of How to Shoot Video for Your Business, we're covering 5 tips to help improve your basics of shooting video. Roll the bumper! G'day guys, my name is Bruce Garrett, I'm the owner of Gingerbeard Media, and in this episode of How to Shoot Video for Your Business, we're talking about 5 tips that I think are important to nail if you're looking at the basics of how to shoot video. So tip number 1 is to make sure that you always have any light sources behind the camera and facing your talent. And this will really help your video to look better. If instead you put all of your light behind the talent and pointing towards the camera, then what you're going to probably end up with is a bad silhouette, or you're not going to be able to see their features properly. Tip number 2 is to, where possible, diffuse the light. So if you do have external light sources, then you'll often find that they come with a diffuser, so make sure you use that, and it will really soften that light when it flows onto someone. If you're using more of a general light to shoot your video, then try bouncing it off a wall, as that will help diffuse it, but just remember that the color of the wall is going to determine what color you get back with regards to that light. Tip number 3 is, if you're in control of your presenter, then don't be afraid to move them around. Like, just take 5 minutes to think about where you're shooting, how you're going to shoot, because you'll end up with a far better video if you just take that time out and rearrange your shot so it works better. Tip number 4 is to use a microphone. It can be a lapel microphone, it can be a shotgun microphone, it's whatever microphone works best for that situation. Just whatever you're doing, please don't use your phone or your camera's inbuilt microphone. You're going to end up with horrible audio. And if you want to know more about mics, then I've talked about them in other episodes, so go and hunt them down. And my final tip, tip number 5, is if you're thinking about shooting outside. So I use natural light a lot of the time for the shoots that I'm on. But if you are shooting with natural light in Australia in the peak of summer, oh boy, that is some fun. So some tips around that are, think about the time that you're shooting. If you're shooting at midday, you're going to get a lot of overcast light. You're going to end up with a lot of shadows around your person's eyes, and it's Australia, your talent's going to be hot. So even if you manage to get that light, that sun behind the camera, they're going to be blinking and blinded by the sun that is behind you as they face you to talk to the camera. So a better way of doing this is to make sure that you are shooting at the beginning or the end of the day when the sun is lower and less powerful. That will really help your presenter to present well, but also be lit at the same time. So there you have it. There's my 5 top tips on the basics of shooting video. As ever, I hope you've enjoyed this episode of How to Shoot Video for Your Business. If you've got any questions or comments, I would love to hear them. And if you're looking to join a community of active business owners who are also shooting their own videos, then come and join our Facebook group, How to Shoot Video for Your Business. Thanks for watching, and as ever, I'll see you in the next video. Gingerbeard Media. Get on beard.